Welcome to Music Business Insights with Deju, your digital music mentor. 2020 is almost over, so what have we learned from 2020? Nothing is safe, there's no certain things or such, okay? I remember talking like 2 years ago with a guy in the industry, and we said, well, you know, for artists, we're cool because we always going to have performances. Performances will never go away. And I said, yeah, you're right, you know, it's kind of true, but then I came on the idea, I said, but what would happen just in case that all of a sudden one day maybe we cannot perform for whatever reason, you know? He said, this will never happen, never happen. Boom! 2020 showed you there is no such word as never. Everybody who relied on their 2, 3, 4, 10 G's a month performing, I had to find something else, you know. Some of the people are working in the grocery stores or shit like this, you know, because that happened. So create a couple of more income lanes if possible, and be aware of things can happen. Everything can happen, you know. Everything is possible in a negative and in a positive way, okay? So now let's stop the intro. Today is all about how do you stand out from your competition. It's either through advertising, your whole image, or through having better music than the rest. If you don't have any money, or not so much for promoting your music and all of that, you have to have great music. Now everybody is saying, yeah, but I have great music. No, you don't. I've heard about, I'm sure it must have been about 2 or 3, maybe 2,000 songs this year. Believe it or not, there was no single hit. We are looking for the marketing aspect. Now 40,000 people are releasing, or let's put it this way, 40,000 releases per day on Spotify, okay? 40,000 releases per day. So that's like in 10 days, 400,000. That's like there's over 1 million releases in a month. Now how do you want to stand out? Yeah, if I have more budget for marketing. Okay. And don't you think that other people think the same? How are you gonna stand out when you sound the same? You know, like pretty much everybody else. How are you going to stand out then? It's not possible. I mean, just think about it, you know. You can have whatever marketing. If you don't have a major label behind you, or an investor, or a big marketing budget, which most of us, 90%, 95% of independent artists do not have, because it costs. Shit costs, you know. What is 500? What is 5,000? It's nothing, you know, compared to what major labels do. You know, they put you right there in a commercial on TV, you know, do this, blah, advertising. Advertising costs a lot of money, you know, hundreds of thousands. Do you have hundreds of thousands to reach all the people in your country? Probably not, right? So then you have to come up with other lanes, you know, with other ideas. In the end, it's about the music. Believe it or not. If your music is so dope, if it's so hot, so dope, believe me, there will be people coming to you. I want to be a part of this. How can I be part of this? I want to invest in this guy. I need to be a part of this. I need to take this guy. Even if it's not a major label, there's going to be some other people who want to be a part of you. And then you got the machine slowly rolling. Now, how do you stand out from your competition? Everybody says, be creative, be different. You can't force to be different. How are you going to do that? You have to find out for yourself. Before you even, you know, start actually doing songs, what most of you never done is like analyze yourself. What are you capable of? What can you talk about? Analyze the market, do the research. Research the market right now. It's 2020, it's the end of 2020, okay? Now, research the market. What are you doing? Okay, let's say you do hip hop. Okay. What type of hip hop are you doing? Okay. Research the market. Research the Billboard charts. The Billboard Top 100, for example, of 2020. The best songs of 2020. Even you take the top 50. Where do you fit in? where do you fit into this market? Where is the hole? You don't have to do what Drake does already. If you sound like Drake, pretty much bad luck. I mean, you can get a deal or something, or you can get a little piece of the cake, a little bit, but never the big piece. Impossible, because there's already somebody doing this. Okay, so where do you fit in? What's your skill? What's your super skill? What's your extra skill? Don't force it. Just try to find it. Try to be like, maybe I got this image combined with the look I have, combined with my personality, and if I could write songs about things that matter, combined with the same dope beats maybe they have, and I could make a difference. That's a possibility. For example, you can still be trendy but different. If you use the beats that are trendy, that millions of people like, and you have really dope beats, but you do the songwriting better than the others, and you have an advantage. It's not easy to stand out. I must say this here too, because many mentors and consultants gonna tell you, you have to be different, you have to break through the wall, you just have to go through it, and that's it. Well, if you want to build up a long-term career, that's a different thing. If you just want to blow up and make some money and you'll be out of the business pretty much in 2, 3, 4 years again, okay, that's cool. If you're satisfied with that, yes. If you want to build a long-term career, you have to build yourself first. This is the most important thing. You have to know, how do I beat my competition? How do I beat the other artists? How do I make better songs, How do I reach the people who are complaining about today's music? But at the same time, how do I reach the people who love this kind of music? How do I reach the younger generation? But at the same time, how do I reach the 30 plus, 40, 50 years old? Because they are going to buy your stuff too, but they're not going to buy all that crap shit that's on the charts right now, because they'd be like, that's not music, they don't respect that music, So you want to make sure you know how to get this generation, how to get that generation, and how to combine it, And for doing this, you have to analyze yourself first. What are you capable of, Where are your limits? Everybody says there are no limits, everything's possible. No, it's not for everybody. For some people are blessed with certain talents. They can write, they can dance, they can sing, extraordinary, and they're trendy. They have style, fashion, all that stuff, Some, yeah, sure. And then comes the other point, endurance, stamina, the will, the will to succeed, promoting yourself on Instagram every day, 1-2 hours, doing live online sessions over Instagram or YouTube, being active on social media, and all that kind of stuff that's part of this 2021 artist. We are all complaining about the major labels and the big industry, but the big industry has given you everything you need. Everything, even if you're not signed with a major label, you can still use the lanes, the things that they use. Create a plan, Create a plan that's more than 6 months, Most of you have never ever created a plan, so what are you going to do? Another song? Another 2 songs? Another album? Another EP? What's the strategy behind it, How are you going to stand out from your competition then, if you're doing all the same stuff? Not only sounding the same, saying the same, the beats are the same, your methods are the same, your marketing is the same, there's no creativity in that, your Instagram posts are the same, just like, hey look, this is my song, dog. Wow, bravo. Millions of people have that, so what makes you stand out? Either you stand out your look, you have that crazy, whoa, whatever, and that's why they, I call it branded, that's why they have tattoos all over their faces today in today's music industry, because otherwise they wouldn't stand out. That's why they have yellow hair, blue hair or stuff like this, because their personality is not strong enough to stand out without that. You understand? Back in the days, we had personalities in the music business who were just by appearing, just by being there, they stood out. That was the difference. Now today we have to put tattoos all of their face and all this stuff. So either you stand out by the image, by your look, by your branding, by your marketing strategy, and last but not least, by your music. This is still the most important thing. And today, where everything is so average, everything is so average. You are so stupid, man. You're just so stupid. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to call you stupid. I don't want to call you stupid. I'm sorry. But today, where most of the music is so average in originality, not in sound quality. Sound quality is woo, but in originality, it's so average compared to music from the last 20, 40, 60 years. You, as an artist, as a creator, as a producer, have such a big chance, such an amazing big chance to make a difference. Yeah, you do. If you do it the right way, if you make your music great, if you put work into the details, not just that fucking song just like that. Yeah, I produced the song in one day. What the fuck in one day? You know why these songs from back in the days are classics? You know how long Michael Jackson took to produce his album, to produce one song, And you know why they still play it on the radio, right? Because it's close to perfect. That's what it is. It's close to perfect. And you can't tell me that you don't have the time. I can't take the time to do that because... No. You're just getting trapped by the business. Because you're getting pressured. You compare yourself to others and be like, fuck, I'm behind. They are releasing already 2, 3, 4 songs. I am behind. I bet you $100 and I give it to you. I send it to you over PayPal. I find out your secret skills before you do. I bet you $100 and I send it to you over PayPal. Because you don't take your time for yourself. You are so pressured. I have to release again. I have to do this again. The music industry pressures you. And that's why we're getting all these quick turnaround projects and products, That's why the music is what it is today. Because we don't take no more that time that is needed. I'm not saying do this for every song. There are songs that are created in 2 days, in 1 day, in 3 days. Sure. Back in the days we did it too. So this can happen. But for the main songs, for your hits, for your potential hits, for your legacy, what you want to be, you want to leave that legacy. That's what you want to do, right? That's why most of you are doing it, right? So if you want to leave that legacy, then I suggest make sure you put all your energy into it, all the work into it. Consult other people like me or others, with experienced mentors, producers, before you even finish up that song. What can we make better? Can we write it a little bit better? And do this until the track is close to perfect. You will see the difference and you will see how people will react to your music. It's easier to market a great song than to market an average song or a good song. Even if you have a good song, many people have a good song. So the marketing strategies are pretty much always the same, Maybe some people are highly creative, some are more creative, some have new ideas, but to 80-90% I would say the marketing strategies are pretty much the same. The same channels, the same pushing, the same here, the same there, the same blah blah blah. That's pretty much the same. You can replace that, right? But to create your greatest song ever, this is priceless. Priceless. Camera just got off, said, okay, that's enough, Deju. You did enough talking, and pretty much I did. Long story short, I talked enough. I wish you all Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if this video coming out after Christmas, then I'm wishing you a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. And get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Because 2K21 is about to be the shit. I'm Deju, as you know, your digital music mentor. Fantasy and Destruction. I'm out.